Peace, grace, and abundance be upon us all. Peace, grace, and abundance be upon us all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. Giving all praise to the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahuwah. All praise to Yahweh, Yahusha. Grateful for another day. Just dropped my mom off at work. Thank you all for your prayers. Thank you all for your wonderful energy. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think on these topics. This is video 51 or 52. 51 or 52. Y'all working at a new barbershop. Video 51, 52. Or 53, it's one of them. Because I got a few videos, I just didn't post them yet. I got like two videos. I got like two YouTube videos and two Instagram shorts that I need to post. I haven't done them yet. Doing these government contract and things, just working on that. Everything is going pretty good at the shop. The owner of the shop is pretty dope. Nice. Great lady. She's really humble, really genuine. We all come a long way in our lives. And she definitely came a long way. I used to work with her at another location, at another mall barbershop as well. And the energy was a little off. But the Most High brought it back around full circle. And now we're working together again, and we're working with each other, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Today, I guess we're going to talk about healing. Healing for real on so many levels. Like, healing on so many levels. Like, we truly need to heal. Truly need to heal with each other, with the world. I had a client the other day, and he's familiar with, the military and things of that nature. And he was basically letting me know that the U.S. is going to war with Iran over nuclear weapons. And they don't want to surrender or destroy their nuclear weapons. So that's why Trump is doing what they're doing. So the add-on title to this video is going to say Trump used the power. Brother Trump used the power for good. Because that's what it's all about. Just let me know what y'all think, right? Because nuclear power, or these nuclear weapons, is like harness power in like capsules. You know what I'm saying? Big bullet-like capsules. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's a lot of harness power. So I'm thinking about this, right? And I was speaking to the young man that was, letting me know that the facts about what's going on with, with our government and so on and so forth, and why we going to war over nuclear power. So I was like, and I think this should go to the United Nations all over the world, because at the end of the day, we're just one people, one life, one love. And the one thing that we can all agree on is that we dwell on the same planet together. And I was speaking to my fiance about the plant. Certain plants die just to come back stronger and better. And then I was like, the planet ain't nothing but a big plant. You know what I'm saying? So, and it keeps recycling itself. So at the end of the day, the planet is not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all plants. We're all seeds too. And we just going to recycle itself to a degree. And I say it as though like we can get the best out of life together if we truly just work together. So why not use the resources that we built, these resources from the elements from this planet. We built all these weapons from minerals from the planet. So why not put it back into the planet and help revitalize, rehabilitate the planet? So I said to the young man, I said, why not Trump and the United Nations come together? Everybody, use their nuclear weapons to power and generate machines that can filter out our water, especially in our oceans. You know what I'm saying? You use this power to power the machines to make our planet healthier again. And the guy was like, that makes sense. And I haven't had this conversation with anyone, especially on this level. I think, yes, I did. But previously, I didn't. So I was speaking to my fiance, and she was talking about, getting all your natural, getting all your materials together for whatever's about to come. Get your generator, get your water up, get your get your canned goods and things of that nature. Load up. It's about, load up on the things that you're gonna need so you can be able to survive a power outage. Water not being available and appropriate to drink or safe for you to drink. Stock up on your waters and things like that. So I'm like, I bet. It's sad. It's sad that we're all on one planet, fighting with each other about resources that we done accumulated, from the land. Like, this is our land. It's about we the people. Nothing and no one can tell you how to move on your land. Like, this land is for we the people. That's what I'm gonna rename this video. We the people, Trump. We the people, Trump. For real, like make it work together, bro. Like really though, like really make it work together. Like Donald Trump is our brother. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those family members that you don't like what they do, but still our brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a brother that, we when we was out there in the world, doing stuff we ain't had no business doing. My brother left me down bad. Turned his back on me for real. Like I ain't never called on my brother when, when I was kidnapped by the system and needed him to come get me. I ain't never called on him, but this time I called on him for him to come get me. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't come get me. He left me down bad. And to this day, I still feel some kind of way about that. You know what I'm saying? And come on, man, get out my ass, dude. God damn. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I be trying, listen, when I be traveling, like, I'm taking it back. Shout out to all my travelers throughout the world, traveling in your conveyances, for real. Be mindful. Resort back to when you first obtained your driver's license and how they tell you when you come to a stop, give yourself and the car behind you at least a car length of space, just in case somebody had to do an emergency move and travel. You know, like if you can read somebody's license plate, you almost damn near too close. If you can see that somebody got dirt on the back of their on the back of their car, you can that means you too close. If you can see that someone's back lights is cracked or whatever the case, you can see what somebody got. You know how people got little artists like hats and all that. If you can really see the labels of the names of the hats, that means you too close. For real. Give your fellow man and woman, your brothers and your sisters, enough space, y'all. For real. Give them space. Give each other the space. Travel with time management in mind, y'all. Get up early. Do what you gotta do early. Because if you don't, you're gonna be trying to rush. You're gonna be rushing. You're gonna be trying to press it. Like my mom and the elders always said, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. So be mindful of that. I mean, be truly mindful of that. I definitely gotta go ahead and post these videos and delete some of my stuff on my phone because, you know, certain time limits will prevent me from, you know, recording more videos. So I definitely gotta get my post on and do what I gotta do for real. But at the end of the day, it's all about one planet, one life, one love for real. Like we got the capacity to change the world overnight. We just gotta make the conscious decision to choose to do that. Like it's even in relationships. If you choose to do right and be for one person, then that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? You choose to make that choice. Like a lot of us, even myself, you know what I'm saying, we deal with a lot of issues from our past. And we gotta write these issues down, rip it up or burn it and throw it away. And really let it go. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Letting go that energy. Because once you let it go, you release that energy from yourself. Because a lot of us got a lot of learned behaviors. You know, learned behaviors of aggression. Learned behaviors of... Yeah. We got a lot of learned behaviors, y'all. Like, we be doing entirely too much, for real. Like, because everything is a learned behavior. For real. You while you're inside of the womb, the baby is taking on the characteristics of the mother. The baby already have the characteristics of the father. So naturally, it's going to naturally mimic what the father have learned, because that spermal energy came from your thought, traveled down through your system, traveled down your system to your reproductive organ, and then transferred into the woman. And everything that woman and that man has learned is being transferred to that baby. So I was listening to, it was a talk show, one of those gospel talk shows, and the brother was talking about babies and, you know, how they naturally, you know, tell a lie. And they babies. They asked him, was you in the cookie jar? Was you in the cookie jar? Crumbs, chocolate chips, all on the baby mouth. Was you in the cookie jar? And the baby like this, no. No. It literally said no. Like, how did you learn that? It learned that from the embedded nature of the mother and the father because they learned that. You know? So just being mindful of our learned behavior, y'all. Like, believe me, like, if we don't forgive no one, we got to forgive ourselves. And we just got to want to do better. Man, my mom was talking to a minister. I need to talk to a Kahan, a neutral Kahan, and really just talk to them about life, you know, because it ain't nothing like, don't get me wrong, I got some strong brothers on my team that I can talk to, but because I personally know them, you know what I'm saying, I think they going to cater towards me rather than really seeing the problem for what it is or seeing the issue and how I should go about it. My mom said I need a men's retreat. You know what I'm saying? A spiritual healing. You know what I mean? A retreat just to dissect and process everything. Because everything is a process. You gotta take your time. If you want to be a millionaire, you gotta do what the millionaires do. You gotta get up early. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I got my alarm clock set, and I still be laying there and get up around 8. For real, like, I be listening to my brother E.T., Eric Thomas, y'all. Shout out to you, King. Brother E.T. be going in, you know what I'm saying? For real, like, I pray to the Most High, give me a sign. He brought my fiance back to me, and we're working through it. We're working, y'all. We're talking to each other with kindness, with openness, with humility, and really just wanting, you know, the best out of things, you know. It's definitely a challenge for her because she real spicy. And her brain, you know what I'm saying, you know, she lets me know. I can tell, like, when you know someone, you know someone. You see when somebody's thoughts going somewhere that they really don't want it to go. And I was saying to her, like, your thoughts are your thoughts. You can't let your thoughts control you. You control your thoughts. For real, like, you can have the thoughts all day. It's up to you. You choose to acknowledge what you're thinking and being mindful of that. So, with that being said, it's all about one life, one love. One for your fellow man, what you want for yourself. Hey, Trump, what up, bro? Listen, man. Please, man, don't leave that G7 summit early due to no tension nowhere. Make it right, man. For real. Come on, bro. Like, to all my brothers and sisters in the United Nations all over the world. All we gotta do is make it right together. For real, like, seriously, like, make it right together. Like, we got these nuclear weapons that we done created from the minerals on the earth. Give it back to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Not in a destructive way, but in a way that can help it. Use that power that was harnessed to help clean up the earth, help clean up the planet. For real, like, let's do that. We have the capability to do it. Let's do it. We got the power to do it. Let's do it. Let's all nations agree to convert all nuclear weapons into power sources to power the machines to help clean up the planet. For real. And I say it like this, right? If we got life on other planets, and if we know that we have life here that's negative, right? So we can imagine that it might be negative life forms out in space that might try to come bring us harm. So I think we should all come to an agreement that all nations will have some kind of weaponry for any kind of extraterrestrial threats. You know what I'm saying? Only if it's a threat, because the powers that be from other planets might be a humble power. It may be You know what I'm saying? Powers that want to see us grow. You know what I'm saying? For real. Might be on that kind of tip. So let's take that for what it is. So peace, blessings, and a lot of love. Shalom. Peace. Shout out to all my Hebrew Israelites, all my conscious men and women around the world, to all my travelers. Everybody travel with in mind that you're traveling with your brothers and sisters, y'all. Peace. 100.